Evening, high school sports fans, and welcome again to another edition of our Big Time Sports. I'm the mellow tones of Charlie Jones, and tonight we have a very special guest. As advertised, I'm going to bring in Perci Garner. Now, Perci, as you know, wears several hats. I'm not really going to go into it until our next segment when I intro Perci, but Perci, believe me, is a special guest tonight. Now, let's talk about what's happening up north. On our northern show, we're going to talk professional boxing. There's a big boxing card coming to the Canton Civic Center, and I'm going to have our favorite photo girl, Jocelyn Harsh. I'm going to have her there taking pictures of not only the amateur fights, but also the pro fights. Local fighter Sugar Dre Donovan is on the card. He's got a tough opponent. I think this opponent's like 24-4, the kid that Sugar Dre is going to be taking on. But the Brawl 3, it's called. The Brawl 3, this week on the Big Time Sports Northern Show, Thursday at 7:30 and Saturday at 8:30. Then Tuesday night, we've got a dandy. We're going to go all the way down to Cambridge High School to watch the Indian Valley Braves take on the John Glenn Little Muskies in district tournament action. Now, this is a big game. Earlier in the season, the Little Muskies got the Braves by 5 in the Braves wigwam. But I'll tell you what, Tyrone Miller, coach down at Indian Valley, has got them purring like a kitten now. So I think the Braves are ready. We'll be there. We're going to do it live at 7 o'clock down there on Tuesday night. Then you can watch the replay Wednesday at 4 and Thursday at 2. Then how about the Jackson Polar Bears? The Jackson Polar Bears will take on the Medina Bees in Division I tournament action from Jackson High School. You might see Jocelyn Harsh there. She's my Big Time Sports photo girl. You can watch that replay Wednesday at 10 and Thursday at 4. It's all happening here at Big Time Sports. We'll be doing the D4 championship game as well as the D1 championship game up at Akron North. I'm going to step back, catch my breath, and when we come back, the real Perci Garner will be sitting here with old mellow tones. We'll be back after you watch this from Jocelyn Harsh's favorite automotive dealer. It's Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Wendy's has new saucy nugs. And if Wendy's found a way to make their nugs even better, anything is sauceable! For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later. Wendy's has new saucy nugs. And if Wendy's found a way to make their nugs even better, anything is sauceable! For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
And we are back to the Big Time Sports Show as I promised, as I advertised. Sitting beside me now, the late, the great, I'll tell you what, my young friend Perci Garner is in the house with old mellow tone. Perci, welcome aboard the Big Time Sports Show.
It's always good being here, Charlie, getting to chat with you and hang out.
Now, are you telling the truth?
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes it's good. Hey,
no,
so
it's always good.
We got a big date just right around the corner. It's March 8th. Big date here in Tuscarawas County.
That's the fight, March 9th.
Excuse me. March 8th is the brawl that I'm sending Jocelyn to.
Yes.
March 9th is your big party.
Yes, it is. Yes, March 9th.
March 9th, the Rainbow Connection Telethon.
Yes, it is. A big day.
Is it a fundraiser for you?
Yes, it is our only annual fundraiser. The only time we ask for your money. So only once.
Only once.
You know, it's spread out for a while, but it's only once. And we're celebrating 75 years. And it will be 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Spectrum Channel 15 and all of Rainbow Connection's social media pages. So we should be live everywhere, so no excuses.
That's right. There's no excuse not to tune into the Rainbow Connection Telethon. And of course, I'm sure you're going to tell us how to do this. That is, make a pledge to help out the people here in T County. So, question and answer time. Why a telethon?
Well, I mean, the telethon is still unique around here. I know maybe a lot of the older crowd, or we'll say the people with wisdom, they saw a lot of, yeah, you, Charlie.
You look at me when you say that. Huh?
You know, old, but maybe not the wisdom part.
Okay,
No.
I got it. I got it.
But, you know, a lot of people grew up on telethons, you know, Jerry Lewis and all that. And it was a good way to raise funds for nonprofits to help people in their area. And there's still a few people that do one, but to the Tuscarawas County area, it's unique to us. You know, a lot of people have galas and, you know, you dress up real nice. But, you know, the telethon has been something, I think this is the 52nd telethon for the Rainbow Connection. So I thought I'd keep it going. And, I mean, they did such a great job. Carmel, all of them have a good, you know, well-oiled machine. And I don't want to change too much. So we try to update some things. We got an online auction now. And, yeah, we try to make things just better and better every year. And we enjoy the help from Big Time Sports and the production team.
Well, thank you very much. And the other day, Percy, I am cleaning, believe it or not, I had a few minutes to clean out a closet.
Okay.
Ask me what I found in this closet.
What did you find in that closet, Charlie?
I found a videotape from 1980.
A VHS, like the big tapes?
Yeah,
Oh,
the big tape, VHS, from the 1980 Muscular Dystrophy Association Telethon. And the reason, of course, it was in my closet because I was the Perci Garner of the telethon back then. I was the host, and I found this tape, and I thought, what it? So I put it in, and there it was.
Hey, I'm gonna have to check that out. You have
40
to show me
years
that.
from now, they'll clean out a closet and find you in there.
Well, hopefully it'll just be all online. So,
Yes.
you know, there's no evidence. You'll have to look it up online.
So a telethon, if you're just trying to raise money one time a year, that is a big, really big job to get all the moving parts in the right place.
That is correct.
Tell me about that. How many people are involved in this annual telethon?
Well, we have me and Amanda. She's our communications director. She came on last year actually, no, I'm selling her short. She came on September of 2023. And she's really, you know, brought new, fresh ideas. And we're mixing everything from the board to previous telethons that Carmel led to just new ideas to keep things fresh. And it's a lot of people. We have all our board, all 11 members are going to be, you know, volunteering. And then all 71 of our corporate sponsors will have some representation there if they can make it. So there'll be people there answering phones because, you know, the telethon, I'm going to call it a half telethon because we only go 5 hours this year. We don't do 12 hours like we did in the past. But yeah, you would give us a call at 330-343-1600 and you'll say, hey, you know, I want to give $25 to the Rainbow Connection so we can help them buy some medical equipment for some children with disabilities. So.
Okay, so the real impact of the Rainbow Connection Telethon will really help the people in Tuscarawas County. Now, somebody said, Charlie, are you sure all that money stays in Tuscarawas County? I said, yes, it does. He said, how do you know? I said, because Percy told me it does.
Yeah.
So you're buying medical equipment?
Yes.
And anything else?
Yeah, we have a lot of things for, you know, people with disabilities. That's hearing, if you need assistive listening devices, whether it's a hearing aid, or if you're a child who is nonverbal, if you have a child that's nonverbal, we can get them a communication device, which ranges from a $700 iPad all the way up to a $5,000 special communication device. We also pay medical bills if you've had an accident or some terminal illness and there's a lot of medical bills piling up on you and you're not able to go back to work for, you know, you got chemotherapy, all those things. If you've got medical bills that are stacking up and you live in Tuscarawas County, we pretty much could probably help you out.
So March 9th is happening, okay, on any platform in the world. You can watch this Rainbow Connection Telethon,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The easiest way is just to go to our website, tuskrainbow.org. Tuskrainbow.org is our website, and you'll be able to bid in our online auction. You'll be able to watch the telethon, and you'll just be able to find more information about Rainbow Connection as a whole. And yeah, I mean, a lot of support. We get a lot of our generosity from the community. All of our money is raised basically from Tuscarawas County residents. In 1992 is when we made the decision to keep everything local. And you can always come and look at our documents too if you don't trust us. As a nonprofit, we have to share our information, so you can look at our taxes, and it'll prove that all of our money stays here in Tuscarawas County.
Percy, I know you know this term, but I got to call a timeout because, you know, sponsors pay the bills. And you're well aware of that, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I just was talking about my corporate sponsors.
Okay, so with that, you stay right there. We're talking Rainbow Connection Telethon, and a little bit later in the show, we're going to talk baseball with old Percy. So stay right there. We'll be back after you watch this from Perci Garner's favorite automotive dealer. And Percy, who might that be?
Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
You got it. We'll be back after you watch this.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Back again to the Big Time Sports Show. Perci Garner right along with old Mellow Tones tonight. And Percy, we're talking about this very important auction that's coming March 9th here to the Tuscarawas County area. Now, I imagine leading up to this thing, Perci Garner, the speaker, okay, the guy that they see at the Rainbow Connection, you got to be out amongst them, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Speaking engagements, Lions Club, Rotary Club, this high school, that high school. Tell me a little bit about that, because people just think that, you know, you sit in the office and play golf 3 times a week.
Oh, I wish. Well, I will say, so you mentioned the high schools. A lot of our area's elementary schools outdo the older high school students. So, you know, New Philly Central Elementary and East Elementary. And
they're out hustling.
Claymont Elementary Schools and Dover and, you know, all the schools in Tuscarawas County, they really support us. But yeah, I'm, you know, anywhere that people want to learn more about the Rainbow Connection, I'm willing to go. Some people are surprised, like, oh, you're going to come to, I mean, yeah, I'll go to all the places, Newcomerstown, Strasburg. I spoke to the seniors in Strasburg, the season seniors, and yeah, I spoke to all the clubs. So I go anywhere and try to share what the Rainbow Connection is doing, just so people understand that we're a resource here in the community, and they can ask us for anything medical.
Percy, you, speaking of going into the schools, you have a couple schools involved in an art, should I call it an art contest?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So that was actually, you know, Carmel had an art contest back in the day, and I kind of went away from it a little bit. And then, and then Amanda, it was her brilliant idea to bring it back. And we include all the schools in the Tuscarawas County area. And we pick 10 winners. One winner gets their art on the billboard that we have with Big Time Sports. And the other 9 winners will be recognized, and their art will be in the auction, and their family gets a copy of their art on some canvas as well. So it's a fun thing. All the schools participate, and it's always hard picking the winners.
Okay, so who was the winner this year?
Well, we had, so Denise Anhanel was a winner. She was one of the finalists last year, but she won it all this year. So, and the way it goes through is, our board, they're involved. So it's me, Amanda, and our board. We all come up with the top 20, then we narrow it down to top 10, and then we pick the final winner.
You have a really big online auction. We got to tell them about that while we have a chance. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's true. So the telethon starts March 9th, but we will start our online auction a week earlier to get you time to look at all the items, decide what you want. And that auction will start March 2nd, so exactly a week earlier, and that will start at 4 p.m. So you can get on our website, tuskrainbow.org, click bid now, and you'll get directed right to our auction. And that's where you can bid, start the bids, and get into some competitive bids. And just know, this year the auction will end at 3 p.m. on March 9th at the telethon, unless you're in a battle. We'll let it go a little bit, 30 minutes longer,
so you can
if you're in a battle.
Pick up a couple more bucks.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
Percy was born at night, but it wasn't last night, right?
Exactly.
Exactly
My dad
right.
used to say that all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
now, you're talking about an online auction. A lot of people out there in big time sports land are thinking, okay, Percy, what's on this auction? I mean, what can I bid on? Tell me about that.
I think we did a good job this year of spreading it out. We don't have a whole bunch of just expensive things. We've got a good mix of a lot of things from local businesses. But our big ones are, we have a lot of trips to games. So we got Cincinnati Reds and the Guardians. We've got Steelers versus the Browns, and I'm a Steelers fan, so and that was thanks to J.J. Borowski over at Springville. And then we've got Ohio State tickets. We got a donation from Doug Peterman for that. Jan McInturf gave us Ohio State tickets too. So obviously the Buckeyes just won. Everyone's in love with the Buckeyes. So plenty of opportunities to get you tickets to those. And then we've got, a Bourbon Trail from War of the Tours. We've also got, the Bourbon Basket from the Bilskis, who's the dean down at Kent State Tusk. And just plenty of, a lot of good things. We got, griddle from Donna Beitzel. We got a lot of good things, and some of the stuff I'm gonna be bidding on. So.
Well, I am keenly interested because a couple of years ago, old Charlie was the victor, and that is, how about a condo? How about a Hilton Head retreat for 3 or 4 days that I can win again?
So we do have some getaways, not to Hilton Head though. But we have some Amish country
to
ones.
Bolivar.
Yeah, we got some Amish country ones. We got some trips. The Cincinnati Reds trip and the Ohio State game trip, it's a hotel, and you get to stay down there, and there's a secret invitation to the Peterman tailgate party.
Oh, I've been to Peterman's tailgate party.
Yeah, there we go. So,
yeah,
it's a lot of good things, and of course, there's going to be a lot more to come. There's something to the Bargain Hunter with every item, and then eventually, obviously, you can go to our website and check out all the items there. We got about 76 to 80 items this year, so plenty of stuff.
A good idea, Percy, would be remind Amanda to send me a Facebook post for the online auction so we can get it up there and keep it going for you every day.
Oh, for sure. We're
definitely
going to do that. We need all the big-time sports following to know about the Rainbow Connection.
All right, so with that now, we got another minute or two before we wrap up this segment. Uh-oh, they're telling me 1 minute. So
okay.
You got 1 minute to tell everybody where it's happening, which you haven't said yet, in case they want to stop by.
That is true.
Okay, and just tell them, give them in a nutshell where it's at, how they can respond, what's the website, what's the phone number, etc.
Yeah, so easy. It's at Tuscarawas Central Catholic High School over in New Philly. And, there's a few things you can do. You can either go to our website directly and donate if you're a tech person, and which the website is tuskrainbow.org. Or you can call on the telethon day and make your pledge, and that's 330-343-1600. And you can also call us after the telethon if you want to make a pledge and you didn't catch the telethon. But it's pretty simple. You can either donate, buy an auction item, or we have rainbow items as well on our page, which gives you a hint of the type of equipment that we usually buy. So you can find all that, tuskrainbow.org, and that'll get you to anything you need, Rainbow Connection information and how you can help.
All right, so March 9th it is.
Yes.
Be there or be square, right, on March 9th?
Exactly. Oh, and just a quick reminder, that's spring ahead. So you're going to lose an hour of sleep.
Wow. And I can't do that. Huh?
Yeah, some people can't afford that. But
yeah. All right, so Perci is our guest. Stay right there because when we come back now, we are going to go from the Rainbow Connection Telethon to pitching in professional baseball and the current Cleveland Guardians. We'll be back after you watch this from Ferris Chevrolet Toyota.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Back once again for the final segment tonight on the Big Time Sports Show. Perci Garner and the Rainbow Connection Telethon we've been talking about, but this time around we are going to talk to you about professional baseball. Perci Garner, your time with the Cleveland Indians, and notice I say Indians so everybody can understand that, right?
Yeah, they were the Indians when I played. Yep.
So, couple quick questions. What year were you on the mound for the Indians?
2016.
2016. So, man, you're getting old.
I am.
Okay, so tell me about the call to the bullpen. How did you know that you were going to get the ball for the very first time for the Indians?
Well, it was my first day. August 31st, I got called up. I was in Durham, North Carolina. Just like the movie, Bull Durham.
Yep.
And was looking forward to some Krispy Kremes the next morning. But that night I got the call. And, obviously it was an amazing morning. I ran into one of my former football teammates at Ball State. His father worked at the North Carolina airport.
Wow, that's great. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it was cool. And then, so we get there. I'm at the field, and I'm exhausted. Long day of traveling to get to the game, and we're winning. We're up by 3, so I'm assuming Cody Allen's going to come in, get the save, and we're going to be good. And I'm going to get out of there without touching the field so I can soak up more of this Cleveland team and just kind of get used to the whole situation.
Sure.
But our offense decided they had other plans, and they scored 2 more runs in the bottom of the 8th. So then we get the call down. They go to the phone, and I'm assuming, I'm getting a little anticipation, so the heart starts
beating.
Yeah, hopefully I'm not messing the mic up. But yeah, the heart is beating.
So the little guy from Dover, Ohio.
Yes.
Ex-football and baseball star at Dover High School is going to get the mound in professional baseball in front of a national television audience?
That is true.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so Tito calls down, and of course, bullpen coach looks down and says, "Percy, you ready?" And I'm like, then it goes from do to do, and I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
And of course, at Progressive, they got 18 flights of stairs before you go warm up, so I'm already exhausted before I start throwing a pitch. But I'm a lot of people I know, childhood friends, their parents are there, and I'm warming up to go in the game, and all I could think about is it was my turn to go in, is make sure I don't fall because I couldn't feel my legs. And thankfully, I didn't fall. Unfortunately, though, I got in the game, did well, but wasn't able to finish out the inning. And then Brian Shaw let my run come in. But hey, he was still doing his job. But I got my first career strikeout against the Minnesota Twins, Max Keller. And it it was a great experience.
Okay. All right. So I got to tell you this. So when you are coming out of the bullpen, Smoochie is in her chair, I'm in my recliner, and we both look at each other. We say, "Come on, Percy. Come on, Percy. Come on, Percy." So then, when you get up on the rubber, I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking, throw it over the plate. Don't throw it into the screen in the back. Don't, just make sure the first one gets close to the plate.
Yeah.
And whew, you did.
Yeah, I was able to do that. Not as consistent as I wanted later on, but it was just, the guys on the team were great. Andrew Miller, all those, Mike Napoli, Kipnis, Brantley, even Trevor Bauer. They were all, great. Actually, Trevor Bauer was my locker mate. But it was a good experience. Those are a great team to be a part of. Wish we would have got that World Series. I got a second place runner-up ring, but hey.
There you go.
At the end of the day, it was a great experience, and I couldn't trade it for the world.
You didn't have a clock that timed in between the pitches, did you?
No, I did not.
Now, tell me about this modern-day technology. Huh?
Well, I don't think I would have been affected because I worked fast. But, yeah, I know a lot of people are saying that it's leading to a lot of injuries. Yes, it's speeding up the game, but the fact that pitchers got to give that max effort quicker, and there's not much time for a 15-second recovery in there, and sometimes the hitters can take advantage of that. They're saying that could lead to a lot of injuries. But they did add something else this year.
I was just going to go there.
Okay.
Right here, baby. What do you call this thing?
Well, I was talking about the ABS.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the thing the pitchers now wear on their wrist.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't know much about that. I think I like getting the sign from the catcher. I love how all that worked. But, yeah, this new technology with the pitches and all that stuff to prevent from cheating, hey, that's how the world works. People, we got bad apples, and they ruin it for everyone.
Isn't that the truth? I'm just glad that you and I are in that good apple barrel, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so do you ever get back to, up to the stadium in Cleveland and see some of your old buddies and relive the days when you were there?
For sure. I mean, I love watching their games on the TV, but I go up once, twice, 3 times a year. And last year was a great year because every game ended in a walk-off.
There you go.
So I was a part of great experiences. And Andre Knott, always go up, say what's up to him. And seems like they're getting rid of all my friends. But, we still got some. Shane Bieber, Tristan McKenzie. And they just traded over one of my teammates at Baltimore Orioles, John Means. So I'm looking forward to, and they get me tickets every once in a while.
Wow, is that right? Some comp tickets?
No, I tell them I'll pay them back. Some people are like, no, we don't need to pay you back. But
what's the chances of you getting me VIP seats for a game?
I can only promise family seating, not VIP. So.
Okay. I'll get a hold of my buddy, Bobby DiBiasio.
Look at you. That's a hard name to say. That's a hard name to say.
Yeah. Do you remember the name? You don't, do you? I'm not even going to ask you. You're too young.
Bob
okay,
Feller?
But
no, I'm
you're still a baseball fan?
Yes.
People still remember you, believe it or not. I realize it was 2016, but Percy, we got you right here and right here still, buddy.
There we go. I appreciate that.
All right. Good luck in life and good luck on the March 9th telethon. Okay. I'll stop over, have a couple cream steps.
There we go.
All right. So there you have it. Perci Garner, Executive Director of the Rainbow Connection Telethon, as well as former Cleveland Indians professional baseball guy. That's it. And Percy, you got to help me say goodnight big time sports style. And if we had Jocelyn sitting right there, wouldn't it be nice? Huh?
It would be nice. Quit pressuring her to come on the TV.
Okay, so we're up against the clock, so we got to say goodnight. And let me start things off.
All right, yeah.
Keep your socks high.
And your powder your powder dry.
Wow, this guy, hey, this is a big time sports guy too, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so keep your socks high, your powder dry, and Perce. Bye-bye.